Two trucks could pull into your driveway tomorrow morning, haul away the same pile of stuff, and disappear down the road. From the curb, those two trucks would look almost identical, one green, one blue. The check you'd write each one, it wouldn't be. The way each company arrived at the number on that check, it wouldn't be either. And the kind of company you're doing business with, those are completely different businesses, even if you couldn't tell it from the trucks. I'm Chris Bloomfeld. My wife Shauna and I own Ohio Junk Force. We've been hauling junk out of Cleveland area homes since 2010. I'm telling you that up front because I do want you to know I have a horse in this race. I'm not going to pretend that I don't. What I'm going to do over the next few minutes is walk you through the three real reasons most Cleveland customers pick us over Got Junk. And I'm going to give Got Junk credit where credit is due and let you know where they beat us. And I'll let you make your own call from there. So let's start where Got Junk actually beats us, because I do want you to hear the honest version of this comparison, not a rigged one. Their Cleveland franchise has over 9,000 Google reviews. We have over 1,500. It's a lot, but there's a huge gap. They've served a lot of Cleveland customers, and the review count is real. They also run a schedule that we can't compete with. They have Sunday pickups and they have evening pickups. We don't do either. So if you work weekdays and the only window you have is a Sunday afternoon or a Wednesday night at 7 p.m., they might be able to fit you in and we'll have to pass. So if Sunday or evening service is what drives your decision, call them. Genuinely, they'll take care of you. Now let me tell you why most Cleveland customers still call us. And there's three reasons. And the first reason is our pricing is published online. Theirs isn't. Go to our website right now, and there's a price estimator on every service page. Punch in what you got, get a real number in under 60 seconds. And the number you see is the price you pay, as long as we understood the scope of the job accurately when we quoted it. If something on site turns out to be different than what we both expected, we will requote you on the spot before any work starts, and you decide whether to proceed. Got Junk does not work that way at all. You call them, maybe they give you a range, but the phone rep tells you politely that the actual price requires an on-site visit. So the crew rolls up on your driveway, they look at your stuff, they quote the real number right there with you and them standing in front of the pile. And here's the part that doesn't get talked about enough. By the time the crew's in your driveway, you've already invested in this transaction. You took time off work. You moved stuff out of the garage. You planned your morning around their arrival window. You're committed. They're standing there. And now they hand you a number that's higher than what you heard on the phone. All the leverage in that conversation is on their side. You can take the number, or you can send them home. You can start over tomorrow with somebody else. Most people take the number. That's not an accident. That's the entire design of the model. Let me tell you about a real Cleveland customer. She had a sectional couch she needed gone. She called a national franchise company. Maybe it was Got Junk, maybe it was someone else. They quoted her around $299 on the phone. It was a reasonable number. She booked it. The crews showed up. They walk around the sectional, talk among themselves for a minute, and they come back with a new number, $800. She pushes back. You told me $299 on the phone. Within 30 seconds, the crew has a new quote ready for her, $500. Look at the math. It's the same couch, the same house, same physical job. Phone quote, $299. Driveway quote, $800. After pushback quote, $500. They hand her the $500 like she'd won the negotiation, even though it was almost double the original phone price. She told them to leave. She called us. We did the same job for $350. It was a price that we gave her on the phone before we sent the truck out. That was the number on her receipt when we pulled out of her driveway. I hear some version of that story from customers every single month. The specifics change. Sometimes it's the couch, sometimes it's the basement, sometimes it's a hot tub. The arithmetic of the move never changes. That's exactly why we publish our pricing. We want people to know we believe that you have a right to know how much it might cost before we come out there. Reason two, we put real money behind every job. They don't. In 2024, we launched something we call the Amazing Service Guarantee. We promise it will be friendly, professional, and dependable, or it's free. If our crew shows up at your house and isn't friendly, isn't professional, isn't dependable, you don't pay. Not a partial refund, not a credit towards your next service, not a coupon for 10% off your next call. Free. The whole job. That guarantee has been running for 2 years now, and we've completed over 2,500 jobs under it, and we've had to honor that twice. 2 free jobs out of 2,500. That's a real guarantee with a real track record, not marketing language with an asterisk somewhere. I don't know of any other junk removal company in Ohio offering anything close to this. Got Junk has some internal customer policies, and they stand behind their work. I'm sure of that. But I'm not aware of them or anyone else in this market putting a written promise on the table that says, if we don't deliver, you owe us nothing. So, unless I hear about this from somebody else, I know that we have a one-of-a-kind guarantee in Ohio. Reason three, and this one surprises a lot of customers, this isn't really a comparison between two similar companies. It's a comparison between two different kinds of companies, period. Ohio Junk Force is a small Ohio business. Shauna and I own it. We live here in Northeast Ohio. We started this company in 2010 and we still run it. There's no corporate parent. There's no royalties flowing to a brand headquarters somewhere else. Every operational decision, how we price jobs, how we train crews, how we handle customer complaints, that gets made by us here in Ohio. The 1-800-GOT-JUNK franchise that serves the Cleveland is structured completely different. It's owned by a corporation that operates a portfolio of Got Junk franchises across multiple cities and many states. The drivers and the trucks, they are your neighbors. That part's real, but the ownership of the business is not. Operational decisions, pricing models, the script the sales reps read on the phone, and a meaningful share of every dollar you spend on a Got Junk job, those flow to an out-of-state town or corporation, some parent somewhere. The trucks are local, the business isn't. That distinction matters to some Cleveland customers and not to others. If supporting a true small Ohio business is something you care about, that's a reason to pick us. If not, if that doesn't drive your decision, that's fine too. I just want you to know what you're actually picking between. So here's the honest take. Our pricing is published. Nobody else's is. Our work is guaranteed, like nobody else's. And our business is owned by Ohio residents who actually live here. Those three things. They're not gimmicks. They're not marketing language. They're how we built the company and how we run it every day. If you need a Sunday pickup or an evening pickup, Got Junk is your answer. They'll take care of you and we can't match those hours. Real talk. If those three things, published pricing, real guarantee, true Ohio ownership, line up with what you're looking for, we'd like the chance to earn your work. Head to our pricing page, www.ohiojunkforce.com. We have a real number for you in under a minute. Or give us a call, 440-577-6010. Either Johnny will answer, Sean will answer, or I will answer. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.